Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the best ways to spend your gems in LEGO Legacy. Gems are the premium currency. This is the currency that you can buy with real money, and you only get so much of it every day, so it's very important that you spend it correctly, and if you do, it can greatly improve your progression in LEGO Legacy. So let's just jump right into it. First of all, do not buy any of these bags with gems. These are just straight up not worth it unless you're spending a lot of money on thousands and thousands of gems. These right here, just not worth it. Same with these. Just don't save up and buy those. It is simply not worth it. And same thing for these character bags right here. Even though it may look good because it's for an exclusive character, these are unboxed characters. That means that they won't become farmable for about 5 more months. And so even if you do save up and buy a couple of these bags, you'll probably get a 3, maybe a 4-star character, which will be completely useless for Arena. And you'll basically just have a useless character sitting in your roster that you can't get any more tiles for, that you spent a ton of gems on. And there are a lot of better ways to use your gems. So basically just completely ignore the bags right here and don't waste any of your gems on these. Another place you should not spend your gems is in the general store right here. These character tiles are simply not worth it at all, and I'll talk about why in just a minute. And same thing with the gear, it's just simply not worth it. So do not spend your gems here. Even for the tier 3 ability elixirs, spend them elsewhere. Now, one thing that you should spend your gems on is down here at the bottom of bags and supplies are these packs down here, and specifically these two on the right, the 1,120 packs for the gold and the scrolls. These two are 100% worth it. Gold is the biggest bottleneck in this game, and if you don't have a 6 or 7-star pirate team, I think it's a good idea to save for one of these packs every now and then to just get some extra gold, because you're going to need a whole lot of it. And same thing with scrolls, you're going to need a lot of these. So what I personally recommend you do is, as a new player, save up for one of these scroll packs, and that should last you for a long time. When I first started playing, I bought 3 scroll packs, and the first one lasted me about 3 months. So just buy one of those and you'll be set for a while, and then go ahead and save for the gold pack right here. And by the way, it'll only take you about a week to get to this 1,120 gem mark, just with the free gems that you get daily, so that isn't too bad to do once in a while. Another place you can spend your gems is on arena refreshes, which are definitely worth it early on, not so much in the later game, because it's very unlikely that you'll actually spend enough gems to then get more than what you spent with the different reward tiers and whatnot. But if you just want to get higher in arena, then go for it. But as a new player, you're going to be at like rank 2,000 plus, and if you do like a ton of battles in one day, like 15 to 20 battles, and you buy just a ton of arena refreshes, you'll be able to climb up hundreds and hundreds of ranks, and then you won't actually fall all those ranks the next day, and you'll actually stay really, really high. You might fall a little bit, but not as much as you actually climbed in arena. So what I recommend for new players is maybe once or twice, or maybe even 3 times, take a couple hours out of your day and do those 15 to 20 battles back to back to back, and just try to climb as high as you possibly can in arena. Also, you'll be surprised, once you actually get into the top 50, you won't fall out that often. It's pretty easy to stay in the top 50 once you make it there. It's even easier than trying to stay in the top 100, because as you can see right here, once you get into that top 50 range, you can't see that many places ahead of you, and that means there aren't that many people that have you as an option to attack, and as such, you won't get hit back as much. And also, a lot of people in the top 50 are happy with just being in the top 50, so typically there's not a lot of movement in these ranks, and you just won't really be attacked at all. So as a new player, definitely take some time to do some refreshes and try to climb really high in arena, at least to that top 50 range. But as a later game player, you don't really need to as much, unless you just want to get higher in arena. But now let's talk about the best way to spend your gems in LEGO Legacy, and that is on energy refreshes, both the regular energy and the mashup energy. This is really worth it because you get everything with energy. You get character tiles, gear, gold, XP, scrolls, literally everything. So if you're looting more battles every day, you're going to get more of all of this stuff, and you're going to progress a lot faster. You're going to get more gear, more character tiles, and more XP if you're a new player, and you will hit level 50 a lot quicker. Now, the way this works is these are separate to refresh. So with each of these, you can buy 2 refreshes for 50 gems each, and then it goes up to 100 gems for each. The 100 gem one isn't really worth it unless you're spending money and you have a lot of gems, but you should be able to buy 2 to 4 of these 50 gem refreshes just with your free daily income. So at a minimum, I recommend that you buy 1 mashup refresh and 1 regular energy refresh every single day. You will definitely get enough gems to at least do that. So make that your minimum. And then the other question is, should you refresh hard nodes once you've maxed them out? And the answer is generally yes, in my opinion. It really helps you focus down a character very quickly. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So currently I'm trying to finish up my space faction. I've got 3 of them finished, and now I'm just working on wrapping up Commander Cold and Blacktron Dwayne. So Commander Cold has 2 20 energy regular nodes with 6 attempts each. So he's a bit of a slower farm. And then Dwayne has 1 monolith waste node right here, which will give you 12 attempts. So let me just kind of show you how I would spend my energy. So first I would go ahead and buy a couple of the regular energy refreshes right here, and then loot all of these battles. See how many tiles we get. 2 right there, not bad. And 3, perfect. Then I'm going to refresh both of these, and these are only 25 gems each for the regular energy because there are only 6 attempts. For the monolith energy, it's a 50 gem refresh because you do get 12 attempts per refresh. And then I'm just going to loot all of these right here. Only 1 tile, that's fine. And as you can see, I don't have enough energy to spend on this one right here, but I'll just use my free energy that I get throughout the day and finish up this node right here, and hopefully I'll end up with around 125-ish tiles for him. That's kind of my goal. And then Dwayne right here, we'll just loot these. See how many we get? 4, not bad. Refresh this once, and as you can see, we don't have enough gems. So what I'm going to actually do is finish up my daily activities, and then once I get 50, which I should be able to do, just, oh, look at that. We have a bunch ready right here. We're probably going to get close. Yeah, okay, so we're only 2 battles away, so all we have to do is just do a couple of these right here, and then what I will do later today is refresh that node and spend my energy on him as well, and try to get him a bit higher too. So that's kind of how I generally spend my gems. I will typically do a node refresh before I buy more energy because you do get a lot throughout the day. It refreshes pretty quickly. See, look at that. Only a minute and 51 seconds before I get another bit of energy. So yeah, that's going to be pretty quick. And if you do farm character tiles that way, your progression is going to be a lot faster. I've essentially maxed all of my 5 space characters right here in under 2 months by using this method. So it's been very fast, and that's the technique I have used to get my roster to where it is right now. And then one other thing I'll mention is that it's always worth it to save up gems because something might pop up and you might need to spend some of these, and it's always good to have some extra. For example, with the timed quest right here, there was one a few days ago where you had to spend 3 million gold in like the span of 2 days. And if you didn't have that gold, well, you just couldn't spend it and you couldn't complete that timed quest, which actually gave out some pretty good rewards. But if I had, like, let's say 3,000 gems saved up, I could have bought a couple of these, spent the gold, and been good to go. So it's definitely not a bad idea to keep some gems saved up for whatever might pop up. But that right there is going to be it for my gem spending guide. I hope this helped you out, and I'll see you in the next one.